Welcome back. Thank you for joining me. Let's jump into the next zodiac sign. Who are we reading for at this moment? Can't do Pisces again. We just can't. We just cannot. All right, we'll do Scorpios. Scorpio people in placements. Let's get into your energy. What's the vibe for the Scorpio tribe? Good Lord. Distance, retreat, time out. Truth expression in the reverse. Toxicity, cycles, a disunion, and I don't know what that's about. Tell me more. Masculine, okay. Masculine could be transmuting fears or cycles of fears. They could be watching someone, healing inner child because they're in doubt or lack. They could be closed off. Interesting. They have a lot of ego. Okay. Lack of communication or proper communication, a lack of an offer, love, avoidance. So I don't know. This seems kind of like clear cut. Like what else can you say about this kind of energy? Um, it's shitty, you know. Let's get into some tea leaf. Someone's not focused on what they need to be focused on either at this moment. This could be a masculine, but yeah. Well, yeah, there's some kind of misunderstanding, especially regarding communication. Warning: you have a problem either now or in the near future. Someone is greedy. Someone's not working on what they need to be working on. Um, Something about opportunities. Yeah, there's opportunities waiting for you. And you could feel like your material things are depleting at this time, or someone was holding back a lot. You will be happy in the future, or somebody will be. Um, hmm. Someone didn't work on some romantic situation. There's something about career or job. Sorry if I'm not super tapped in today. Can't have it every day, can you? I don't know. I'll try my best. That's what I can say. What's the future for Scorpios at this present moment? Placements. What are the future? Wow, a lack of stability in your finances. I mean, that's not good. Okay, what can they get? What can they do to help them nourish a better future, a better timeline? Please focus on your insecurities. I mean, strength in the reverse. I mean, as a part of your advice, like, let's see what this is about. Let's investigate. I know you guys like to investigate. Strength in the reverse. River. Strength in the river. What the hell? I'm a river? Riviera? I don't know. That's weird that Google's asking for my location all of a sudden. Okay. Anyways, why do you my location? Okay, sorry. Just give me a moment. Okay, as advice, the reverse strength card offers advice to acknowledge and nurture inner vulnerability or fears rather than suppressing them, and to find true strength in honesty and self-compassion, honest self-assessment and self-love. Also suggest practical steps like keeping a courage journal. Acknowledge your fears and insecurities rather than trying to hide them. True strength comes from being honest. Yeah, I was thinking about this today actually, like how the people that are like the big tough, like big tough macho guys are like the most insecure people because they don't face anything. It's always the most aggressive assholes who project their shit on everybody else because they never take the time to like do the inner work. They blame everybody else except themselves. Um, True strength comes from being honest with yourself and about your limitations and struggles. And of course, I'm sure if you have like difficult Pluto aspects or something, that can be really tough. But nurture your self compassion, recognizing that overcoming. I mean, don't be so hard on yourself, right? God wants you to treat yourself well, right? So, um, yeah, I don't know. If you find yourself in leadership, use flexible and mindful guidance rather than rigid control. Recognize situations where you might be exercising too much control. So maybe you need to learn about like Pluto or like Pluto aspects. Maybe in your chart could be really helpful. Or like talk to ChatGPT about those aspects or something. Like for example, if you had like Venus opposite Pluto, or I even have myself Venus conjunct Pluto, and that took time to master. Conjunctions are extremely kind of powerful, but also I don't know, they could be negative if you don't understand how to channel the energy or utilize it. And Pluto is also a planet of transformation. It's constant death and rebirth, especially if you have prominent Scorpio placements or Pluto aspects. My strongest aspect is Pluto, is a Pluto aspect, but it's a nice one, so I'm very grateful. And it helps me to transform things, right? There's a real ability to dig deep with Pluto and strategize and learn because you're so close with the truth. I don't know why I'm pulling cards, but we're going to see what this says. Yeah, there's some burden that you need to release, it looks like. And there's something about finding peace alone, or finding peace, or finding balance. Maybe could have been dealing with a Sag. Somebody with Sagittarius was relevant here. Virgo maybe. Um, King of Wands energy, the masculine fire sign as well. Leo, Aries, Sag, masculine as well. Strong Sag though for sure. And this person could have been not truthful or was holding back. Maybe they need to like find balance within. Yeah, there's a lot of conflicts. So especially in this love situation. The Emperor, yeah, this is coming from the masculine. Confirmation of that. So maybe there's like inner work or therapy that needs to be done. Yeah, there's like karmic cycles that have to end. Like you have to leave behind. 8 of Cups on the bottom. Wheel of Fortune with divine timing. These karmic cycles, these repetitive loops. I mean, the Devil sideways for me is a great card as long as it's not really upright. Depends. Yeah, there's a new beginning here that you're investing in. Could be regarding work or a commitment or a belief system. If not that, yeah, there's something about a future. But somebody's thinking about the future way too much, and they need to stop. I'm just gonna end it there. So. Let's get you juicy messages. Someone's spending too much too, and they need to stop as well. So just be cognizant. Make sure you're making wise choices with your time and energy. Scorpio. I heard reuse, reuse, reduce, recycle. Scorpio. Adapt. What's that meme? It was like adapt, overcome. I don't know. Scorpio. Adapt, evolve, overcome. What's that? I mean, Scorpio also rules wealth, right? So if you do actually master, you become the lord of the underworld. You understand how to dig deep for those beautiful nuggets of gold or, whatever, diamonds or whatever. It rules mining. Crystals. Crystals are found underground. Someone could be trying to give a fake apology, Scorpio. Or maybe you have to check out Capricorn's reading because we were talking about diamonds there. If you're feeling called. I mean, Scorpio and Capricorn energy is kind of similar at times. They're sextiling each other, I believe. So it's a positive relationship. They both kind of face the truth of reality. Saturn they both rule death in their own way. Saturn more in the time way, like Kali or Shiva, but Scorpio, I would say more in like Hades. But maybe also like, I'm sure in Scorpio nakshatras there could be like probably Shiva-based deities. Anything else for Scorpios before I close this out? I'm hearing Leo. Somebody here could have Leo placements or Scorpio. I know that Scorpio and Leo make a square, I believe. So both fixed, very stubborn. It says stealing your ideas and selling as their own. So somebody could have been like copying, plagiarizing. Don't cry, live it up. So there's something about elevating as well. Says blocked emotions. So somebody needs to like really face their emotions, allow them to like move them, because especially if you have blocked emotions, you're not going to be able to sense intuition. It's all going to feel like anxiety because it's trauma. It's basically shadow work that you haven't integrated yet. So people cover that up with drugs or different addictions or obsessions or possessions or all that jazz. Decentering everyone but you. So there's something about focusing on yourself with the Hermit and Temperance in the reverse there. They're lying about their money. So maybe somebody was lying about their money. They wanted to isolate you and keep you in the house, one step at a time. And ancestors reaching out to connect with you. We have they're doing spell work. Realigning, taking back control. Realigning, taking back control. Bait. So somebody could have been baiting someone into conflict, like rage bait. They want to bully you, yeah, or force them to look bad. It's like hitting somebody, or like pressuring them all day, or pissing them off all day. Yeah, women trying to tempt your man into polygamy. Your success is determined by you. So it's really what you focus on. Say gratitude, affirmations constantly, reaffirming law of assumption and positivity. I have a great story about this. I actually said I was really grateful, and I was and then something really positive happened after I was just like repeating all these gratitude affirmations. It was just awesome. So I just wanted to say that. Anyways, your livelihood is at stake if you continue to deal with them. They tried to steal money from you. Don't talk to them. You are a gatekeeper throwing open wormholes. Too many people on his boat. Learning when to say no. Body by Meg the Stallion. Trying to prey on your vulnerabilities. The devil forces us to become the master, strong boundaries, and taking back the throne. Interesting that it doesn't say back, but I put it in there, so I'm going to write that in because that makes sense. Because actually, Saturn did do that. He took back the throne. He was rejected, right? Saturn rules the word no. When you are doing the rejecting, you have a good life because you're making wise decisions. Natural psychic talking. Do more breathing exercises. Inhale golden light, exhale dark through feet. So you could be doing that kind of, breathing exercise. Your ancestors are celebrating you, trying to make you feel bad for being intuitive, and always decenter anyone not yourself in your own life, right? And opening vortexes. So very much portals, wormholes, jumping into new timelines. That job is trash, move on. Do more fasting. So, right, so your body has time to kind of work out, and heal itself. More discipline and consistency. So just little bits here and there. You have a lot of emotional intelligence. Bad people like confusion. People who don't. Somebody could have wanted to get in a battle with you. Because now I'm getting epic rap battles of history. People who don't learn the lesson get stuck, trying to gaslight you. Maybe they want you stuck in the same reality they're in. Mad you didn't give it to them. Do magic anything you can have. So you can attract anything basically, right? Passed on loved ones are proud of you. So I'm going to end it there. I hope you liked it. Thank you so much for being here. Please hit like, subscribe. You can get a personal through the Buy Me a Coffee link or leave a tip through there. Best of luck. Take care.